Before we begin tonight's webinar proper, allow me to reiterate our guidelines. First of all, serve smooth, loud, smooth. Serve throughout entire event. Mamaya na kayo mag-chat. Oh my God. Wait lang. Hello, naririnig ako? Thank you.
Na
Hinaka-wait. Shit. Wait lang po. Speakers. Letters. di. Ang ingay mo na. Wait lang. Hello, wait lang. No, wait pa na yun. Ay, question and answer pa lang. My family, quiet Start na kami. Just, wait lang. Hello, hello. No, question and answer. Facebook. Questions.
Lagi yung ingay.
Naka-open na yung... Wait lang. Wait lang.
Thank you sa opportunity, everyone! Ang init. Ayan. Pangit ba ako? Stress? Ah. Bye, everything!
Hello, everything. Hello, hello. Practice lang ako ah. Huwag mo na kayong ano. Huwag kayong madidisturb sa akin. Spill, spill, spill. Good afternoon, participants. We'll start in a few minutes. Make sure that you are connected to a stable internet connection and that your video and audio setup is working. Thank you. Wala pa, Jo. Nagpa-practice lang ako, hindi pa game. Oh my God, ang daming screen. While waiting for the session to begin, make sure to follow us on our official social media platforms for our outreach and event updates. Facebook, Jerry Rojas Leaders and Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society. Twitter, @_GRL Awardees. And on Instagram, @Jerry Rojas Leaders. Good evening, participants. We will begin the webinar proper shortly. Kindly check your internet connection, video, and audio setup to avoid interruptions. Thank you. Oh, robot. We'll be glad to hear from you. Follow us on our official social media accounts and share with the community your thoughts and insights about the webinar discussions. Use our official hashtag Kamalayan para sa kabataan and mention us. Spread the word. The Jerry Rojas Leaders and Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society would like to extend our gratitude and appreciation to the following partner schools, universities, and organizations: Lyceum of the Philippines, University of Laguna, USC, University of St. LaSalle Pre-Med Society, St. Vincent's College Incorporated, Supreme Student Government, National College of Business and Arts Smart Club, APEC New Manila Student Volunteer Group, HUSAI, Hume's Society of Active Youth, Polytechnic University of the Philippines College of Engineering Honor Society, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila Business School Student Council, PAMANA, Partido ng mga Mag-aaral na Nagkakaisa, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants, Epistemic League of Interactive Future Teachers of English or Elite PUP, FBESS Execom, Impact Leadership, Trinity University of Asia CHTM Local Student Council, SIGHI PNU, Asia Pacific College Microsoft Community, Northern Negros Youth Initiative, Negros Occidental National Science High School Supreme Student Government, Golden Success College Supreme Student Government, Jerry Rojas Leaders Negros, One Spark Youth Leaders, Rizal Technological University Senior High School Supreme Student Government, Abra Youth Organization Society o AYOS, Junior Financial Executives Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and Student Council Alliance of the Philippines. Ang daming partner. Wait lang. Sa file manager, mama. Hmm. Thank you po. Wait lang. Yes, mom. Pwede na. Gina. Wait lang. Good evening, youth leaders! Welcome to the first part of our first ever online conference, Kamalayan, a webinar series on empowering the youth in the time of pandemic. I am Angela Montenegro from the GRLASS, your host for tonight's event. Before we begin tonight's webinar proper, allow me to reiterate our guidelines that we must all observe throughout the entire event. For the pre-webinar guidelines, the participants will be notified about the online conference link, guidelines, and instructions for the webinar through email and the Kamalayan Facebook private group. They are required to be in the meeting room at least 15 minutes before the webinar. For internet connection and audio check, this is to avoid disruption during the webinar. Upon entry in the Zoom conference room, they must send their full name in the chat box for confirmation of attendance. The participants are not allowed to share their Zoom link to the public. For the webinar proper guidelines, during the conference, every participant should have both their camera and microphone turned off. Should there be any concern during the conference, they must inform the technical moderator by sending a message in the chat directed to him. If any technical difficulty arises during the conference, instructions from the technical moderator should be followed. The participants will have the chance to ask questions to the speaker after his or her talk. This question and answer segment will be facilitated by the moderator. The participants must use the raise hand function to notify the moderator of a question. They are only allowed to turn on their microphones upon the instruction of the moderator, or the technical moderator will open them from you. Participants are encouraged to make their questions as concise as possible, and they can also send their questions through Zoom chat. The webinar will also be live streamed through YouTube Live and Facebook Live. For Facebook, we have Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society. And for YouTube, we have Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society YouTube page. You may also comment down your questions below. For the post-webinar guidelines, after the webinar, participants will receive an evaluation form through their email and Facebook accounts to evaluate the webinar. Submission of the evaluation form is required to be able to receive a digital certificate of participation. Strictly, no evaluation, no digital certificate. Once again, may I remind the participants to check on their internet connection, their video and audio setup before we begin tonight's webinar proper. Let's now begin our webinar sessions. Our first speaker is a trained psychologist first aider, a trained facilitator, and volunteer. She is a graduate of Bachelor of Arts in Psychology from the Mapua University. From the same university, she also graduated with a Master's of Art in Psychology, specializing in community psychology back in 2019. From 2014 to 2019, she has been a consistent Dean's Lister and academic scholar, and was nominated a Philippines representative for the Global Young Leaders Conference. She was a former Secretary General of the Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society, National Core Team, and was a volunteer of several non-government organizations and local government units, event organizations. In 2019, she spearheaded and crafted the Feed Hope program, Honing Our Precious Environment, a community based program promoting emotional affinity and pro environmental behavior among the youth. To discuss the part one of mental health, how to cope up with stress and anxiety in the time of a pandemic, let's all welcome Miss Hazel Veronica Malazarte.
Good evening, everyone. For today's webinar or session for today is we'll talk about, naririnig ba ako? May
Yes, you are
naririnig ba?
being heard.
Yan. So, we'll talk about, uh, share, i-open ko na ba yung share screen ko? Ay, hindi pa.
Go lang, open mo lang.
Yun. Wait. So, our session for today, we'll talk about no-code tools for creating websites and apps. No? So, bakit ba natin ito talk to? Ano ba yung no-code tools? No? Alam naman natin na ang lahat ng mga software na nakikita natin like Facebook, Google, Instagram, and other social media applications were made by software. And ang softwares natin ay ginagawa ay nabubuo gamit ang isang code. And ang code is mga programming languages yon like C Sharp, C++, SQL, and etc. na ginagamit ng mga programmers na para makabuo ng mga applications. Gamit ang IDE or Integrated Development Environment. Para siyang third-party application na nilalagay doon yung mga codes para ma-program. Pero, bakit ba, ano ba yun? But what if you could build software without writing a single line of code? Kasi, yung codes ay difficult to learn, difficult to make. It takes a lot of effort and time to produce a single output. So, paano nga ba kung hindi mo na kailangan mag-code, ida-drag and drop mo na lang yung software. So, kaya nabuo yung no-code tools. Wherein, makakagawa ka ng mga web applications, websites, and etc. nang hindi nakakailanganin sa pagbuo ng code. Meaning, magda-drag and drop ka na lang. So, ito yung mga example ng mga tools na pwede mong gamitin kung gusto mong gumawa ng mga applications or websites for your personal endeavors. First is Bubble.io. Bubble is web development framework and a visual programming tool. It enables non-technical people to build production-ready web and mobile apps without code. So sabi ko nga kanina, yung mga no-code ay mga drag and drop tools lang to. So dito sa Bubble.io, pwede kang gumawa ng website like for example, portfolio. Ang portfolio ay isang website na naglalaman ng pagkakakilanlan ng sarili mo. Like para siyang resume, ganun. Pwede rin na gumawa ka dito ng website na parang Facebook, like wherein pwedeng mag-enter ng user and password. Next is webflow.com. Build professional dynamic websites. Yung dynamic websites is yung mga websites na nagbabago dahil palagi itong ina-update ng programmers. So, maganda siyang gamitin sa mga online selling, curator ng mga photos like Pinterest, and parang pwede rin dito yung website na parang Instagram. So, next, Airtable. It is a spreadsheet database, hybrid, and is often referred to as a management app. due to its productivity features. Yung Airtable, parang lang siyang database. Yung database ay yung ginagamit na application para makapasok lahat ng mga information na pinapasok ng user. For example, yung Google Sheet. Halimbawa, may nag-register doon. Lahat ng mga ni-register ng isang tao, papasok yun sa database. So, yung database yung kumokolekta nun. So, ang database kasi, kailangan siya ng program. Kaya, dito sa Airtable, para siyang database na may pagka-spreadsheet. Makikita nyo sa example na nakalatag yung database tsaka yung mga attachments nung binibigay ng users. So, yun. Glide. Yung Glide naman, gamit yung Google Sheet, pwede kang makabuo ng mobile application. For example, gusto mong gumawa ng application na makikita lahat ng officers ng core team. Ang gagawin mo lang, gagawa ka ng Google Sheet form na naka-indicate yung name and details ng tao na gusto mong makita sa application. Tapos, ida-drop lang siya dun sa Glide apps. So, yun. Next, retool. Yung retool naman, medyo tricky to kasi kakailanganin mo rin siya ng konting learnings about programming kasi kailangan mong gumamit ng mga basic information ng SQL para mapagalaw to. Maganda to kasi para rin siyang database pero nakikita mo lahat yung na-visualize mo lahat sa isang screen. Next is Gumroad. Yung Gumroad naman is good for e-commerce kasi pwede kang gumawa dito ng application na parang Lazada nang walang pagko-code. So, pwede kang gumawa dito ng application na magmumukha kang professional sa pagtinda ng mga produkto mo. Next, ito yung iba pa. Yung card.co. Ito, maganda tong card.co kasi sobrang dali niyang gawin. Yung mga applications na nandito, try nyo mamaya. Makakagawa kayo ng website, one-page website for just less than 30 minutes na parang ang design is parang yung nakikita nyo rin sa web like Google Sheets, mga websites na nakikita nyo. Gumawa din ng website gamit ang Google Sheet. And boundless loves, pwede ka rin gumawa ng web apps dito na dynamic ng walang code. Ito yung iba pa. So, Zapier, ang ginagawa naman nito, pwede kang mag-schedule ng mga gagawin mo, tapos ilalagay mo lang doon. Tapos, pwede mo siyang i-link sa ibang application. Next is Typeform. Kung gusto mong gumawa ng mga survey forms, quizzes, shopping carts, and etc. na bukod sa nagagawa ng Google Forms, pwede nyong itry yung typeform.com. Next is adalo.com. Maganda rin to. Nakita ko siya kanina. Pwede kang gumawa ng application. Tapos, pwede mo siyang i-upload sa App Store. Like Google Play, Apple Store. So, pwede kang gumawa dito for example, gaya ng nasabi ko kanina, ng pang Shopee. Pwede ka rin gumawa ng company informations nyo, information ng organizations nyo. Pwede, basically everything, pwede mo siyang gawin dito. Syempre yung mga laro, hindi mo siya magagawa dito. Most likely for corporation, ganun. Next is Stacker. Next is Stacker. Tangina nyo. Ayan, game. So, run natin. Yung Stacker, pwede mong gawing application yung ginawa mong database through Airtable and Google Sheets. Next, yung Notion. Pwede kang gumawa ng mga pages dito. Pwede ka rin kumuha ng mga Notion page na ginawa ng ibang users. So, basically, pwede kang kumopya ng mga page ng ibang tao dito at pwede mong angkinin. Basta ito ay publicly posted. Coda, maganda rin to for collaborative experience. Pwede kayong gumawa dito ng document na ng buong team nyo na nakikita lahat ng bagay. For example, dito sa baba, makikita nyo yung Benz bike inventory. Nandun yung inventory, sino yung nag-check-in, sino yung nag-check-out, anong status, anong brand. So, pwede nyo siyang makita and pwede siyang ma-edit ng lahat. So, para lang siyang Google Doc. Ganun. But more visually, siya. More on visual. Ito yung iba pa, pori.io, awesometable.com, super.so, sharetribe.com. So, ayun yung mga websites na pwedeng gamitin. Pag gusto nyong gumawa ng no-code websites and applications for personal purposes or corporate purposes. Tapos ito naman, kung gusto nyo mag-enhance ng photos na para kayong pro, ito yung mga AI-powered tools na pwede nyo gamitin. Next is Photoglory. Yung Photoglory, pwede nyo siyang gamitin kapag halimbawa naka-black and white yung photos nyo, gusto nyo siyang i-recolor in one click. Next, on-screen. Halimbawa, hindi kayo marunong mag-Photoshop para magtanggal ng background, pwede nyo itong gamitin to remove the background of a GIF. Ito yung graphic interchange format. Ayun yung gumagalaw na photo or videos in seconds. Next, remove.bg. Ayun yung parang katulad din ng kanina. Nagre-remove siya ng background of any one photo. 100% automatic. Pwede rin siyang i-manual kung sakaling malabo yung photo. Next is smart upscaler. Halimbawa, maliit yung photo mo, gusto mo palakihin, pwede mo gamitin yung smart upscaler. Next, generated photos. Ito naman, gusto mong makakita ng iba't ibang muka na AI generated. Meaning, hindi sila totoo. Pero mukha silang totoo kasi virtually created siya ng artificial intelligence. So, pwede nyo siyang i-check mamaya. Next, photo scan by Google. Parang cam scanner lang to. So, pwede kayo mag-scan ng photo or tapos pwede nyo siyang i-enhance. Next, Qode. Check nyo na lang mamaya for Instagram. Tapos next, Adobe Photoshop camera. Pwede siyang gamitin for enhancing photos. Next, ito naman yung other useful tools na pwedeng gamitin nyo if nagde-design kayo. Resizing app, no? Pwede kayo mag-resize ng image, optimize, crop, and convert any images right in your web browser. So, pwede nyo siyang gamitin for resize. Cascade 2.0, pwede siyang gamitin for collaborative notes ng organizations nyo, paglalagay ng mga tasks. So, pwede siyang gamitin for your workspace. Next is Zoom background, gaya nung sinend ko kanina. Pwede kayong umanap dito ng mga background images na free para gamitin for your Zoom meetings and programs. Blush, Ito yung mga royalty-free animations and animated illustrations para gamitin sa mga um, templates and halimbawa reports nyo. So pwede nyo siyang gamitin. Let's enhance 2.0. Halimbawa napakalabo ng photo mo. Pwede mo siyang i-try dito para ma-enhance yung photo at maging sharp. So, yun. Tapos, ito naman, yung mga interactive web pages na pwede nyong i-try kung board na board kayo sa bahay at matuto. First is universe forecast. Pwede nyo makita dito yung full scale ng universe gamit ang inyong browser. By the way, yung mga website na to is reactive. Meaning kapag binuksan nyo to is yung mga nakikita nyong visualizations dito gumagalaw. So, Trina.js is a programming language. So, the size of space. Pwede nyo makita dito yung interactive visualization ng Milky Way. Next, the deep sea. Yan. Pwede nyo makita dito kung gaano kalalim yung karagatan natin. Ma-visualize. So, next. Ito, napakasaya nito. I-try. So, if gusto nyo malaman kung gaano kayaman si Bill Gates at gusto nyo matry kung ano pwede yung bilhin sa pera niya, pwede nyo siyang i-try dito sa neil.fund spend. Next is draw your island. Kung gusto nyo gumawa ng parang island nyo, yan, pwede nyo i-try to. Next, eto, for video chat naman. Kung gusto nyo mag-explore ng iba pang video chat applications, ito, Ziago. Ito, pwede kayo mag-video call at the same time is maglaro with your friends. Next, Moonshot. Gaya incorporating a virtual assistant, remote controllable props, live voiceover video consent puzzles in the real world and the digital world. So, yun. Next, live poker. Pwede kayo maglaro ng poker online with your friends. Next, Fonapero. Ayun, video calls with games for remote after works with colleagues or online parties with friends. Fonapero is 100% free, fully encrypted, and doesn't require any account. Be prepared for unexpected conversation, crunchy stories, and hours of laughs. Sinner. Ayan, sinising yung Netflix and other streaming para makapanood mo yun with your friends. So, yun. Squad for web. Yan, pwede kayo dito, katulad nung kanina, mag-group call. Tapos, mapanood nyo yung mga streaming services like Netflix and Hulu gamit ang 9-person room. So, yun. So, yun lang. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Ms. Malazarte. We are now opening the question and answer forum. To our Zoom Cloud meeting participants, you may use the raise hand function located at the lower part of your Zoom screen to directly ask our speaker your questions. And I, the moderator, will be picking questions from the chat box. The technical moderator will allow you to unmute and enable your video as well. To all the other participants in the room, you may send us your questions regarding the discussion through our chat box, again located at the lower part of your Zoom screen. To our Facebook and YouTube streamers, send us your questions through the comments. Make sure to include the following details: your full name, school organization and or affiliation, and your question that you would like to be answered. Again, include your full name, school organization and or affiliation, and your question that you would like to be answered by our speaker. Thank you. Once again, for the question and answer part, we encourage everyone who has questions to raise your hand if you are inside our Zoom Cloud meeting, located at the lower part of your Zoom screen, to directly ask our speaker your question. The technical moderator will open and enable your video and audio for you to be able to deliver your questions to the speaker. Another option for our Zoom participants is to send us your questions through our chat box, located once again at the lower part of your Zoom screens. To our Zoom and YouTube streamers, you may also leave your comments and send us your questions through the comment box. Make sure to include the following details: your full name, school organization and or affiliation, and your question that you would like to be answered. Again, your full name, school organization and or affiliation, and your question that you would like to be answered. Thank you. Hindi ko nakikita yung mga nagre-raise ng hand. Wala siya sa screen ko. I don't know why. Paano nakikita yun? Nawala yung iba? Hindi ko nakikita yung raise. Ayun, okay na, okay na. Nakita ko si Angela Nabanto nag-raise ng kamay. Okay, so for our first question, we have Angel Ana Banto. The technical moderator will unmute you already. Si Angel lang yung nakita ko, ba't ganun? Nag-next naman ako, wait lang. Oh my God, ano nangyayari?
Clap lang tsaka like to ate.
Clap and like
Wala yung
lang.
raise hand.
Wala daw yung raise hand sa iba. Bakit? Ba't ganun? Alright, nakita ko na. For our first question from our Zoom Cloud meeting, we are going to entertain Ms. Cecilia Estrabilio Valencia.
Hello, Ma'am Hazel. Or sa moderator ako magtatanong.
Hindi, diretso ka na kay, dun sa speaker.
Okay. Hi, I'm Cecilia Valencia from PUP College of Engineering Honor Society. And my question is, do we need a specific setup for a computer to be able to access those no-code sites? Or do we need parang a specific na bilis ng internet? Or does it have requirements for a computer?
Thank you for your question, Ms. Cecilia Valencia. As far as I know, the websites doesn't require specifications for your computers. Pero as much as possible, mas maganda na ang laptops natin is high-end or mid-range, or meaning yung mga matataas na yung level na computer in order to process the system. Tapos, regarding with the internet connection, basically, kailangan natin din na meron tayong stable internet connection since it connects with a website. Yun.
Thank you po.
Thank you so much, Miss Valencia. The next question will be entertained from Miss Mariel Ann Alemania.
Hello. Ayan. Hello. Hi, I'm Mariel Alemania from Park Youth Leaders. My question is, given the simplicity and convenience offered by no-code websites, are there still advantages of using coded websites over no-code websites?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Mariel. Um, yes, there are specific where there are distinct advantages on coded websites than no coded websites, because no coded websites has its own limitations, meaning kung ano lang yung mga binigay ng website na pinaggagamitan mo, ayun lang yung pwede mong gamitin. But on coded websites, you have your own power. You are the boss of your own program, and you could explore technically everything na pwede mong ilagay sa sarili mong website. And with regards with security, um, mas masasabi natin na mas kayang mabigay ng higher level of security yung coded websites than on no coded websites. Yun po.
Thank you so much, Miss Alemania. For our third question, we have Mr. Boynon.
Hello, Miss Hazel. My name is Mark Rafael Nan from RTU SSG Senior High School. Based on according to what you have said earlier, a no-code development platform is a tool for building software application without coding. So here's the question: what if they suffer an internal security breach that leaves you and your mission critical system vulnerable? So sabi mo nga kanina na mas mataas yung security system ng no-coded development. So paano kapag nag-suffer sila ng internal security and mission critical system vulnerable?
With regards with mali. Thank you, Mr. Marknon, for your questions. With regards with security, no, the websites given earlier were made by certain companies. So technically, these websites have its own security made by the company itself. And let me correct what you said earlier. I said that coded websites advantage is ano yun? Is more has more security than no coded websites, because again, you are the boss of your own program. So whenever that there will be a security breach on your website, as a programmer, you're able to navigate and check the system and your program itself, so to know kung nasaan yung problem and kung nasaan yung hack ng system. So yun.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Mr. Boynon. For our fourth question inside our Zoom cloud meeting, we have Mr. Ace Domingo.
Akala ko din chika lang eh.
Hello po. I am Ace Russell R. Domingo. Kamusta po kayo lahat? Akala ko chika lang.
Diyos ko.
Oh my gosh. OMG, ito na ulit ako. Yung ano ko. Charot lang po to. Bye!
Thank you so much, Mr. Ace Russell Domingo. All right, let's proceed. We have Kiara Marie Brillo. Okay. prank, according to Kiara Brillo. Okay, let's now proceed to addressing our questions from our social media platform live streams. We have our YouTube live stream. So the question is, pag mahina po signal, gaano katagal makakagawa ng website? This question is from Miss Andrea Peregrino from Philippine Normal University. Again, pag mahina po ang signal, gaano katagal makakagawa ng website?
Hirap niya na, joke lang. So thank you, Miss Andrea Peregrino, with your question. Regarding with internet connection, since sabi mo is mababa yung signal, so there is little to nothing na chance na makagawa ka ng website sa signal mo. Pero regarding with the time, it will depend sa kung gaano ka karami nung ginagawa mo sa website mo, kung gaano ka simple, kung gaano ka komplikado. Doon nakabase yung time. In addition, doon sa bagal pa ng internet connection mo, so mababawasan yung productivity mo. So, yun. Yun yung sagot.
All right, thank you so much for your answer. Miss Andrea, next. May tanong pa ba? Wait lang. Wait. All right. So for our second question from our YouTube live stream, we have Angel Ann Abanto from Our Lady of Fatima University. Her question is, paano po ulit gamitin yung screener?
Screener?
Again, paano po ulit gamitin yung screener?
Screener o scener?
Scener pala.
Ayun.
Scener.
Yung scener application natin, actually hindi ko pa siya natatry. So try nyo na lang para ma-check nyo kung paano ililink yung Netflix with your friends. So feel ko naman madali naman siyang malaman pag chinek nyo yung tutorial version ng Scener. So yan.
All right, thank you so much for that answer, Ms. Malazarte. All right, so for our Facebook live stream, we are currently facing technical difficulties. So we were not able to pull questions from our Facebook live stream. We will try to reconnect our live stream so that our viewers will be able to view our live stream through our official Facebook page. Are there any other questions inside the Zoom meeting room? That's none. Okay, once again, thank you, Ms. Malazarte, and to all our participants for sharing with us your insights. Before we proceed to the second part of our subtopic, let's do an icebreaker to be facilitated by the GRLASS organizers. Mag-icebreaker ba? Okay, go.
Papahula.
For our intermission number, let's all welcome and give a round of applause to Miss Andrea Peregrino for a live performance. Skip muna ba? Okay. Again, may we request everyone to check on their internet connection, mute their audio, and disable their video cameras in preparation for the second part of the subtopic. For our second speaker, he is a Filipino activist, nurse, medical doctor, and a mental health advocate. He graduated Bachelor of Science in Nursing in 2012 and Doctor of Medicine in 2017 from the University of Santo Tomas and is currently pursuing a Master in Community Development from the University of the Philippines, Diliman. Currently, he serves as a founder and national chairperson of the Youth for Mental Health Coalition, Incorporated, and national chairperson of Akbayan Youth, the youth wing of Akbayan Citizens Action Party, a socialist, feminist, and ecological political party in the Philippines. To discuss the second part of mental health, how to cope up with stress and anxiety in the time of a pandemic, let's all welcome Dr. RJ Nagit. Mr. RJ, are you there?
Hello, hello. Hello, Nikki.
Yes, you're heard, sir.
Any year of first na of
Mr. RJ, Dr. RJ Nagit, are you there? So we are currently facing technical difficulties for a while.
any
Robot ka, daddy. Yung mga chat. Ayan, inaasar kasi si Anding. While waiting for our speaker, we encourage everyone to follow us on our official social media accounts and share with us your thoughts and insights about the webinar discussions. Use our official hashtag, Kamalayan para sa kabataan, and mention us. At Facebook, Jerry Rojas Leaders, Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society, Twitter at _GRL Awardees, and Instagram at Jerry Rojas Leaders. Moreover, make sure that you are included in our official Facebook group for Kamalayan for you to be notified with our latest updates and guidelines. We also would like to promote our official GRLASS merchandise. Yes. Wait lang si Ace. So we are currently selling our GRLASS merchandise. All the details of our GRLASS merchandise can be found in our official Facebook page. You can message the Facebook. You can message our Facebook. Dad, okay na ba?
hello.
Hello, Dad. Choppy. Our second speaker is currently at El Dorado right now.
Hello.
He's currently at El Dorado right now. Negative speaker. The Jerry Rojas Leaders and Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society would like to thank our partners. Dr. RJ, nandiyan ka po ba?
Hello.
Hello, Dad. Shopee po. Nasa merch pa lang sa FB. We are currently going through technical difficulties. Our speaker is currently at El Dorado, San Mateo, Rizal right now, and is currently facing difficulties in finding a good signal. Sidit delayed telecast ka. Negative. So let's just assume that the speaker is already done. Send us your questions if you have any questions. Okay, so for our backup speaker, we actually invited 3 speakers for tonight. Okay. So for our third speaker, he is from Miss Universe 2025. Yes, nagta-time travel po siya. He really loves flowers. He is a huge advocate of Save the Flowers community. In his pastime, he's watering his plants at the backyard. Hindi ko na alam. Ano nangyayari? Share screen ka, guys! Oh my God, the playtime! Wait, come on. Okay. His hobby is to water his plants at the backyard during nighttime between 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. because he believes that the plant's stomata is open during that time. Ayan, oh my God! Oh my God!
Hi guys! Naririnig niyo na ba ako? Hello naman sa inyo! Wait lang, di pa ready yung squid ko.
Sorry, Mami!
Hi everything! Puro tawa, wait lang. Ayan na. Welcome to yung special event. So I am your second. Yan, nakikita nyo na gumagalaw na po yung mga flowers. Bago ko po yung pagalawin at bago ako mag-start dito sa aking lecture today, sana tumahimik muna yung moderator. Ayan. Ayan, ready na po ba tayo lahat? Pamay na lang po ako sa mga gusto po, pamay na lang. Ayan, pamain po ako. Eto na po, start na po tayo. Ayan po yung first slide po natin. So, magpapakilala muna ako. We are from Special Events. This is the strategic action plans for 2019-2020. Unfortunately, hindi po natin ito magagawa because of the recent pandemic. So, Ace Domingo fit Mark Abenhar. Yeah, yeah, yo. So, ay, ang bilis. Ayan. Hi, I'm Ish Russell R. Domingo, your Special Events Ed. And I'm Mark Lawrence Benhar, your Assistant Special Events Ed. And we are your Special Events Committee. Wait lang, ano na sinasabi nyo? Naririnig nyo ba ako? Ayan. So much love. So, hinati po namin yung aming report sa tatlong category. First is the social events. So, yung under po ng social events, Halloween party, Christmas parties, fest, wait lang, paano ko ba ito matatanggal? Ayan, sports fest and acquaintance party. Pag po meron kayong comment, mag-raise lang kayo ng hand. Ayan. So, ito po yung, oh my gosh, nakita niyo yung effect. Kami lang to, guys. The flowers there. Naririnig niyo ba ako? Ayan. So, Halloween party. Tapos na siya. Sana meron ulit next year. Ayan. Tapos na rin yan. Christmas party. Tapos na din. Pamay na lang ako kung saan kayo a-attend, ha? Yung attendance yun din. Recorded yan. Pamay na lang po. Ayan, ito po yung hindi natuloy. Yan, kasi wala na daw budget. Char. Ito rin, hindi natuloy kasi hanggang ngayon meron pa rin COVID-19. Ito po yung second category, income generated project. Oh, daming pera. So, ang nilagay namin dito, yung Mr. and Miss GRLA 2020 and GRLA Idol. Ayun, may nag-raise ng hand. Yes, may tanong po tayo. Moderator, pa-open naman ako ng audio ni Miss Mariel Ann Alemania para naman ma-entertain ko siya. Ayan.
Ayan, hi!
Hello, Miss
Hello.
Mariel.
I'm from
Hello.
One Spark Youth Leaders.
Oh my gosh, I've heard a lot about your
Yes.
organizations.
Yeah.
Sobrang ganda. Parang gusto kong join dyan.
For my question,
Yes
saan
po.
nyo po na-download yung backdrop nyo?
Sa Ching Chong yan eh. Gusto niyo na copy?
Yes,
Sa
pwede po
WPS.
makisend.
Sige, actually uploaded siya sa Drive.
Thank
ng
you.
SS. Ayan, meron pa tayong question. Ayan, nawala na ata si Miss Mariel. Sa mga gusto po mag-avail ng mga designs po ng SPEVs, pwede nyo po akong i-DM. Ibibigay ko po mamaya yung details ko. Maraming salamat po. Tapos, ito na po, dito na po tayo sa income generating project. Seryoso talaga ako. Ayan. Wala pong natupad sa mga yan. Charot. At may nag-text, Kuya Ace, maglaro muna tayo ng Rebus. Ha 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 ha. Wala pa nga sa kanila yung Rebus. Icebreaker po natin ay read between the lines. Ayan, 2 participants raise their hands. Sino tong mga to? May gustong, Jelly Gamit. Open naman ako kay Jelly Gamit.
Hello po.
Hello. Hello, Miss Jelly. Ano pong question nila?
Sir, tanong ko lang po, paano na po napapagalaw-galaw yung flowers dyan? Sobrang nakaka-attract po talaga. Dami po
Amazing.
gusto ko po siyang matutunan.
Oh my gosh. Gusto niyo ba yun na lang ituro ko ngayon?
Paano po yung movements, ganun? Paano
Ano,
po
ini-edit
pagka-edit?
yun. Yun mo, ini-edit talaga yun sa wait lang tatanggalin ko talaga tong tatanggalin ko to. Wait lang, gusto mo talaga mag-e-effort ako sa'yo Saan na ba yan? Oh my
Ayan, paano
God.
po yun? Ang galing-galing.
Oh my gosh, wait lang. Gusto niyo matutunan. Tignan mo to. Ayan pa. Oh, pangatlong category na yan. I-session and Kamalayan. 2.0. Wait lang, nahihiya ako. Naka-live pala ako sa YouTube at Facebook. Nakikita
Yun
ang
lang
best
po.
lang.
Thank you.
Thank you ng marami, Jelly Gamit. May isa pa si Kiara Brillo. Ayan, parang Kilala ko to, Kiara Brillo. Ay, yes. Power share. Mag-share daw tayo. Oh my gosh, binibidyohan ako. OMG. Stop share. Ayan. Tapos yung Kamalayan, mangyayari na siya sa, ay, 2 participants raise their hands. Ang daming tanong, nakakatuwa. Sino to? Nawala na sila. Ayan, si Miss Kiara. Pwede ba nating ma-unmute si, Miss Kiara? Ayan.
Wala akong tanong.
Chika
Kumusta
ka.
ka naman?
Okay. Okay lang naman ako, Miss Kiara. Close friend? Kilala kita? Hello? Sino to? Charot.
Gusto mo ba ng ano?
Actually, patapos na ako eh. Ayan.
Tapusin mo din.
Wait lang. Ang tagal. Nagkakaroon pa ako ng, James Lankino. Umahabol pa. Ayan. Si James Lankino may tanong? Ayan. My goodness.
Hello po.
Hello, James! Naalala mo ako? Tinuruan ka nito dati. Naalala mo ba kung paano to? Marami kasi nagtatanong.
Yun nga po nakalimutan ko na po kasi kung paano po gawin. Pwede pong paulit po ng tutorial.
Ay, wait lang. I-end ko lang to ha. Naglolo ko yung laptop na binigay ni Mayor eh. Wait lang. Saglit lang. Oh my gosh, ano nangyayari? Mag-isa na siyang gumagalaw. Thank you na. Ayan.
Sige po, thank
Alright.
you.
Wait lang, meron pa pong question from our social media live streams.
Ayan, sige po.
So
Go.
from our YouTube live stream, na meron pong question from Miss Andrea Peregrino from Philippine Normal University. Ang tanong po niya is, paano po gumawa ng PowerPoint presentation?
Nakita mo tong thank you. Ay, hindi mo na nakita. Yung thank you, nasa unahan yon. Pumapasok yun dun. Wait lang ha. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Asa na? Ito. Tuturuan ko na kayo ngayon. OMG. Ayan na siya. Ayan. Nakita nyo to. Nakikita nyo ngayon. Actual, alam ko may ganito kayo. Pupunta kayo ngayon. Alam nyo kung saan. Sa transitions. Gustong gusto nyo yung mga transition. Ayan. Opo, ayan nga po, no. Pagpunta nyo dyan. Oh my gosh, wait lang. Pwede ba kitang i-end? Ayan, pagpunta nyo dyan. Oh my gosh, Talking Ace Domingo, lumalabas. FX, OMG. Ayan. Oh my gosh. Asan na ba yun? Animations pala. Tapos, titignan yung animation pane. Lalabas dito sa gilid. Nakita nyo, ching-chong. Sa ching-chong po kasi talaga yan. Tapos, edit nyo. Dito, kung sino yung maunang lalabas, kung sino yung susunod. Ngayon, pag pinili siya, ganito yung mangyari. Perfect, di ba? Kita nyo yan. Kaiba. O gusto nyo magpaturo, kung gusto nyo, bibigyan ko kayo yan. Libre-libre lang. Okay, next question tayo.
For our next question, galing din po sa ating YouTube live stream. From
Yes.
James Langkino, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Communication. Paano daw po ba mag-alaga ng halaman?
Yung halaman ko, actually inspired to. Namatay, iniwanan ko nung COVID. Nakita niyo ba yon? Namatay siya, ma. Pero okay lang ako.
Okay lang po kayo?
Wala to.
Kailangan niyo po ba ng medic?
Wala to. Pero okay na ako ngayon.
Kailangan niyo po ng medic? Takbo po namin kayo sa San Lazaro?
Hindi, okay na. Sana huwag
Okay,
nyo lang ina-entertain yung mga ganong question, lalo na kapag personal, ha?
Para
Charot.
mag-alaga ng halaman.
Charot
All
lang.
right. Are there any other questions? From Jelly Gamit, okay na po ba? Naka-raise siya ng hand. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Ace Russell Domingo, for that very beautiful presentation. We
Thank
really appreciate
you.
a lot.
Thank
You
you
are
kahit option nyo lang ako.
truly are an advocate of flowers and beautiful leopard prints. Thank you so much. Before ending na to mag-ending na.
Jella, may tanong sa Cecilia.
May tanong si Cecilia, nasaan?
Nasa chat box. Chat box ng Zoom.
Wait lang. Okay. 7:31 pa pala yun. Pwede pa bang ibalik si playtime lang naman to eh. Wait lang. Mami! Nakikipag-away ni nanay ko sa akin.
Ayan, gusto nyo ba akong ibalik?
Wait lang, may pahabol lang po na tanong. Si Maria Cecilia Valencia, APC Microsoft. Question. Saan nyo po nabili yung leopard print na backdrop nyo?
Eto. Pamain lang ako. 20 na lang to. Meron pa ako dito. Madami pa. Gusto mo pa? Saglit. Marami ako dito. Asan na ba yan? Oh my gosh. Taglag yung phone ko.
Ace, kanta ka daw.
Hala, walang ganun, Mars. Eto, 20 na lang to. Nabili ko to sa Samba. Sige na nga sa Divisoria na lang. Yun lang ba? Wala na bang
Ayun na
question?
po, okay na po yun. Thank you so much po. Balik na po kayo sa pinanggalingan nyo. Alright. Before we end, we encourage everyone to follow us on our official social media accounts and share with the Filipino youth community your thoughts and insights about the webinar discussions. Use our official hashtag, Kamalayan para sa kabataan, and mention us on the following social media platforms. Facebook, Jerry Rojas Leaders and Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society. Twitter @_GRLA Awardees. Instagram @Jerry Rojas Leaders. Moreover, make sure that you are included in our official Facebook group for Kamalayan for you to be notified with our latest updates and guidelines. Once again, the Jerry Rojas Leaders and the Jerry Rojas Leadership Awardees Student Society would like to extend our gratitude and appreciation to the following partner schools, universities, and organizations. Lyceum of the Philippines, University of Laguna or USC, University of St. LaSalle, Pre-Med Society, St. Vincent's College Incorporated, Supreme Student Government, National College of Business and Arts Smart Club, APEC New Manila Student Volunteer Group, HUSAI, Hume's Society of Active Youth, Polytechnic University of the Philippines College of Engineering Honor Society, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila Business School Student Council, Pamana, Partido ng mga Mag-aaral na Nagkakaisa, Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants, Epistemic League of Interactive Future Teachers of English or Elite PUP, FBES Execom, Impact Leadership, Trinity University of Asia CHTM Local Student Council, SICHAI, Philippine Normal University, Asia Pacific College Microsoft Community, Northern Negros Youth Initiative, Negros Occidental National Science High School Supreme Student Government, Golden Success College Supreme Student Government, Jerry Rojas Leaders Negros, Juan Spark Youth Leaders, Rizal Technological University Senior High School Supreme Student Government, Abra Youth Organization, Society o AYOS, Junior Financial Executives, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, and Student Council Alliance of the Philippines. May we also remind you of your post-webinar guidelines. Zoom Cloud participants will receive an evaluation form through their email and Facebook accounts to evaluate the webinar. Submission of the evaluation form is required to be able to receive a digital certificate of participation. Strictly, no evaluation submitted, no certificate issuance. Once again, no evaluation submitted, no certificate issuance. We hope that everyone is safe during this tough time. Continue, be empowered, and to empower. Thank you for participating on our first session and see you next week. Bye. May we also remind everyone before leaving the Zoom Cloud meeting to send their full names in the chat box below. This is for confirmation of your attendance. Thank you so much for attending. See you guys next session. Bye. Tayo na si Yasmin.